2005 Dodge Magnum, first gen. That's not SRT8, it's just a regular Magnum, but it's rear-wheel drive V8 car. Well, it is an RT, not an SRT, but not a bad little car. Picked this thing up from the second to owners who drove it for many years, a few miles to and from work, and today I'm doing alignment because we did front tie rod ends and inner and outer tie rod ends, and we put rear half shafts in it to see if we can solve an ABS light, which we believe is actually affecting the transmission. The transmission seems to be fine, except it won't shift out of first gear. ABS light's on, and speedo works, so my output speed sensors should be working in the transmission. So I'm going to align this because we did the rod ends and had the back end all apart. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do any adjustments in the back because it's a little crusty under there, but we'll see what we can make happen with it. We'll take it for a test drive, see if the transmission issue is resolved with the new reluctor wheels on the new rear drive shafts. Let's get to work. That'll get us close. We can recomp and double check. That's a big difference. So a lot of times when you're doing alignment and you do your initial compensation, you want to set your toe and then you want to recomp. And I had this at 0.06 and 0.06, and I just recomped it. And you can see I'm almost a full degree towed in. And what it is when the wheels are really far out of whack and you do your compensation, the computer doesn't really see it as well. So I'm going to reset my front toe and I'll recomp it again and see if I've got consistent results. With this machine, it's real easy. You just roll it back, roll it forward. It doesn't take much time. In the old days, it was a whole process to comp a car. And I wonder how many alignments went out of shops that weren't correct because, you know, in a production shop, we're trying to get the car in and out and move it down the line and get on to the next job. And when you're going for good results, like I try to give, I want to make sure that I've got repeatable results. Because if I don't have repeatable results, then it's not aligned correctly, or the equipment isn't working correctly, or something else is loose. There's a whole bunch of factors that, you know, end up allowing me to provide a good quality result, and it's taken me a lot of years to learn all the little tricks to make that happen. And recomping something that's way far out of whack is a really good way to verify that you've done your job correctly. I do this a lot on the race car alignments. I recomp those cars multiple times through the process to make sure that what I'm providing those customers is you know, everything that I make it out to be, because we do a lot of work on those things to make them go straight and go fast. And even the just regular down the road cars, we do a lot to make those work correctly as well. That side feels good. It's good. This front suspension system is very similar to the Mercedes-Benz stuff. You've got adjustable bolts that you can put into the positions to move it a little bit. If you have a big change in a reading, it's usually because there's a bent component. They're not too bad to align, but the brine and road salt that we have in this area of the country is not kind to these vehicles in any way, shape, or form. So now my toes staying the same, my caster's off from side to side, and you can actually see this caster rod has actually been replaced. It looks like it's a Moog or a Mevotech unit. It's been replaced at some point during this car's life, and this side is still the original. This bushing here is probably, yeah, that bushing there is pretty wasted. So this rod needs to be changed. It has a pretty good amount of play in it. And that'll probably restore our caster to a place where it'll be a little more accurate. But that gets my alignment set up enough for me to test drive this to see if my ABS problem is solved. So I'm going to strip this thing down, take it for a test drive, and see if my transmission shifts or if I have a bigger problem. It's possible. It is a Mercedes transmission. Alright, so I just drove around to the front of the shop and my ABS light has gone out. Let's check our scan tool real quick. Change the seat. So this had a C102A, a C1035, left rear wheel speed sensor, comparative performance, right rear wheel speed comparative performance. Those were stored. We had a U140C, which was implausible right rear wheel speed signal received. A U140B, implausible left rear wheel speed signal received. We have a O2 sensor 1-2 circuit high. Might be an O2 sensor, we'll have to look into that one. Oh, my scan tool is not signed up the way it needs to be. That's annoying, we'll have to fix that. And a vehicle speed sensor 1 performance. It's a P0501. So that's a whole lot of stuff to think about. Now that my ABS light's out from driving it, I'm going to clear all my codes and see what comes back. Let's go. In progress. A lot of this stuff's time consuming. You just got to figure it out. But that's what we do. We find solutions to problems. Probably why mechanics are grumpy all the time. All we're doing is fixing people's problems all day. Everybody's got problems. Let's see if we have more than one gear. Hey, shifted in second. Shifted into third. I think we fixed a thing. Fourth. No ABS light. Alright, we got a running, driving, shifting, stopping. Alright, we're on the road to recovery on this one. I've got 2 codes that are not codes that light up the engine light. We'll look into those and see if we can resolve those relatively easily. And hopefully, this car will be for sale. Sometimes I find cars on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist and they need work and I buy them and fix them and then I put them back up for sale because, let's be honest, with all the natural catastrophes we've had in recent years, the used car market is pretty rough. So any cars we can keep on the road for all you good people out there, you know, this is an under $5,000 car for somebody that'll get them to and from work and to and from wherever they need to go. This thing actually rides pretty nice for 208,000 mile car. But modern cars last a lot longer than cars of yesteryear, especially with the less friction inside the engines with roller valve trains and better maintenance. Cars last a lot longer than they used to. At any rate, well, this is good news. I was hoping I wasn't going to have to rebuild the transmission in this thing, and it's looking pretty good. Trans fluid looks clean. I might change the fluid and filter in it anyway, just because I'm funny like that. I like knowing for sure what I'm selling people isn't a bag of garbage. But the good news is this is a usable vehicle now. So I guess the question will become, do I sell it, make a little profit, put somebody in a car, or do we use this as a shop vehicle? Because this is actually a pretty nice wagon. Which car would I get rid of? Maybe get rid of the Camry. Although that thing gets probably 3,000 to 4,000 miles a month put on it. I'm not sure I want to pay for a V8 doing that many miles. I don't know. Well, I think we will end this video right here. 2005 Magnum RT V8 rear-wheel drive. Just put rear half shafts in it. New inner and outer tie rod ends. Set the front alignment up. Got, I did resurface the brakes the brake rotors all the way around. This had brand new pads put on it all the way around. 2 new front calipers put on it before I bought it. A new steering shaft. What else did I see? One of the links had been, one of the front caster links had been replaced. So not too bad as far as needing maintenance. It does have a little bit of an oil leak, but it's also a 200,000 mile Magnum Hemi, so might be something minor. We'll see if we can get it addressed. But this car is for sale. If you're looking for a sedan wagon and you got $5 to spend, give me a call at the shop. With that, you guys have a great day. We'll see you on the next one. Stay safe.